Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a glowy skin tutorial. As we're all in lockdown, I'm sure some of you don't really want to be wearing a full face of makeup every day, so I'm just going to show you how to get a nice glowy skin, light coverage. So I've already washed my face. I did it with simple face wash. Then I toned my face and moisturised it with Lizzo moisturiser. If you guys want a skincare routine, just let me know and I can do that. So I'm now going to go in with the World Skin Food. This is really good because it's really hydrating and it gives that nice glowy within look. So I'm just going to apply this to the high points of my face. When it comes to doing a glowy skin look, it starts with skincare. You've got to have a good skincare routine at first to have a good base to put your makeup on. So I'm just going to dab that on the high points of my face, and this just gives like a really natural nice glow. If you do have really dry skin, then you can use this as your moisturiser. Let it work in and sink in for about an hour and then go do your face, but you just got to make sure you don't use too much of it because it is quite oily. If you do have oily skin, then I'd recommend using less of this and not putting it on your T-zone. Okay, so moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using the Magical Way foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. This is my favourite at the moment. It's not too cakey, it's not too light coverage. So I've just put 2 pumps of that onto the back of my hand. I'm just going to dot that all over. Okay, once it's on the face, I'm going to blend it in with a beauty blender. I feel like beauty blender is the best tool to use because I feel like it gives more of a natural skin finish. For me, as I have dry skin, if I use a brush, it just doesn't end well. If you want any more coverage on certain parts of your face, just grab some more, pop it on. The key is just not putting too much makeup on and gradually building it up rather than just loading it all on at once. Then you can see what places need it and what don't. Okay, that is the base done. So now we're gonna take down the neck because I'm pasty and this foundation doesn't match me. Okay, foundation's done. So when you're doing glowy skin, you really want to stick to cream products because that will give more of a glowy finish rather than the powder ones which will mattify your look. Okay, so now we want to go in with cream contour. I'm using the Michelin contour stick. I'm just going to put that on my cheekbones, my big ass forehead, and then down the sides of my nose. Okay, once you've applied cream contour, you're going to blend that out. I like using a more fluffier brush like this, and then you just want to blend it in an upwards motion. You want to keep blending the product upwards because it will lift your face more. Then I'm going to take a smaller brush, which is the Morphe E62, and just blend out the contour on the nose. Okay, once that's all blended out, you can go ahead and conceal. For concealer, I'm using the Magical Way Concealer by Charlotte Tilbury in shade 2. When it comes to concealing, you want to use a concealer that is the same shade as your natural skin tone, and then if you want to highlight any places, then go in with a lighter concealer over the top of that. If you go in with the lighter one straight away, sometimes you can get a grey cast. So I'm just going to try and use as little concealer as possible, just spot concealing on the places that really need it. I feel that when you blend products out with your fingers, it gives a more skin-like finish because your finger really warms up the product and makes it easier to work with. And then I'm just going to go pop it on any spots that I have. Okay, once you are happy with all the areas that you have concealed, then grab a powder. I'm going in with the MAC Invisible Powder. Then grab a fluffy brush. I'm going in with the Peaches and Cream PC28. So as you want to keep the skin as dewy and glowy as possible, you don't want to be setting the whole of your face. So what I do is I just grab a bunch at the end of the brush and then just set the crease, and then you can just set any spots that you have concealed. So while that sets, we can move on to bronzer. So while that powder's setting, we can then go on to cream highlight. I'm going to be using the Sleek Makeup palette, this little guy, and I'm going to be taking this pinky shade and applying that to the high points of my face. So I just get it on my finger and warm it up, and then pat it on. To do after is go back in my beauty blender and just blend it all in and really press it into the skin. Okay, so now we're going to go on to bronzer. So for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Doll Give Me Sun. Give Me Sun? Yeah, I said that really weirdly. The Doll Give Me Sun in light, because I am one pasty bitch. Then I'm taking, I don't know because it's not on here. I'm just taking a tapered brush, lightly packing that onto the brush. What I do is before applying it to my face, I lightly dust it on my arm, and then just make sure it's not really pigmented. It's best to build up the product gradually rather than having to take it away. So just in circular motion, work that onto the skin. I then put a little bit on my nose to give a sun-kissed glow. With the same brush I used for the bronzer, I'm just going to sweep away any powder that's left over. Okay, so once we've done bronzer, we're going to then move on to powder highlight. So if you like a more intense glow, then I'd suggest Doll Light. This is a really good highlighter and it is very pigmented. You only need a little bit. But I'm going to be using Sleek Makeup, the same palette that I used for the cream highlight. I'm going to take the same brush that we used for the powder, and I'm going to take those two shades and apply that to where we put the cream highlight. Then taking a small Peaches and Cream brush, which is the PT31, I'm going to use the same highlight colours and apply that to my Cupid's bow and down the bridge of my nose. Just love highlighting nose, it looks so good. And then we're also going to place that under the arch, on the arch of the brow. I just love highlight. It just makes the whole makeup look so much better. How can you not like highlight? Okay, so now we've got the base makeup done, what we're going to do is we're going to go in with the BETH GOUGH Cucumber Water, and this will set it all in place and give a really nice glowy finish. I like to use a lot. I don't think I'd be able to do my makeup without this. I can't remember the last time I did my makeup without using this. It's just such a good product. Okay, so while that sets, we're going to move on to eyebrows left. So we're going to use the Benefit Precisely My Brow. When it comes to my brows, I like doing them more fluffy than carved out. I don't think I've ever carved my eyebrows out. I think that's partly because I'm rather lazy. Do natural strokes to fill it in. I just go back and forth. Why did I say that so weirdly? I swear to God, my brain just isn't processing my words and they come out so slowly. Okay, so we're just going to go back and forth between the pencil and the brush just to get a natural looking brow. If you do want a sharp looking brow, what you can do is just follow the underneath of your brow, brush it up, but then don't fill in the top part. And keep the hairs brushed up for a more bushy look. Both the brows are done, so now we're going to set them. Set these bad boys in place. I can't believe I just said that. So we're going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel and just brush through them. Once you're happy with that, they look very crazy. If you want to keep them like that, then you do you. But I literally just take my finger, run it along the top, and then this just pushes them down a bit like that. So for the eyes, they're going to be a little bit creased. Just blend that out with your finger. You can either just leave them plain like this and just set them with some powder, translucent powder, or you can take a fluffy brush, one used for highlight, or if you've got another fluffy brush, just take that, and then you can go in with your bronzer and just put that into the crease. If you're using your bronzer, it just ties it into the look more, makes it a bit more cohesive. Look at me using big words. Okay, so we'll just pop that through the crease. Last step, mascara. So I've been trying this out. This is like my second time using it, and the first time I used it, it was really good. It's got a really nice brush because I don't like it when my lashes are too clumpy, so this brush is perfect for it. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes, so I'm just going to apply that to upper and bottom lashes. Oh wait, no, this isn't the last step because we still got lips to do. Ignore me. I didn't apply too much because I wanted to keep it more natural. So for the lips, I'm just going to go in with a new lip liner. I'm going to go in with Boldly Bare from MAC and just outline my lips. And then I'm just going to fade it into the centre so you don't have the harsh line. What I do, I just put the pencil on the side and just run it along. I'm going to take the Pat McGrath Bronze Astral Vinyl Gloss. These are one of my favourite glosses. So nice. I'm just going to pop some on the back of my hand and then just use my finger to dab it on. And then to set this all in place, we're going to go back in with the Mario Badescu spray. My mum has just started hoovering, so sorry if you can hear the bloody hoover going. So annoying. They do it at the most annoying times, but luckily she isn't one of the mums that comes in at like 9 AM in your room hoovering. God, I would not be able to cope with that. Okay, so I'm just going to spray one last time. I just want to see my friends so badly. Like, I miss them so much. I cannot wait till this lockdown is over. First night out, which I'm sure many of you are going to do, I'm going to get absolutely off my face. Like, it's so boring getting drunk by yourself at home. Like, I used to be like, no, I can never get drunk by myself at home. Like, who does that? And now it's become a reality. And I'm just thinking, like, how? Okay, right. So now that that's dried, take the hair out. Okay guys, so that is this look done. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're not too bored in lockdown. I hope this passed in time, even though there's probably going to be like 2 people watching. Hey, 2 people! Okay.